Hi everyone, I'm Eric Han, lead staff developer and resident myON expert at Teachers College Reading and Writing Project. And today, I'm going to be helping you navigate your homepage on myON. First thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to the website that you use to access myON. This might actually be myon.com, or you might access it through another route. If you're not sure, check with your school and they're going to be able to tell you. You'll enter your username information, putting your school name and username and password there, and click sign on. And there you go. We're in. When you first log in, you're going to see a page like this. And for the purposes of our time together, I'm going to call this our home page. There are a few important things here that I want to point out to you. Number one, on your left-hand side, you will see last book opened. This is really helpful. If the last time you or your child was reading on myON, they stopped mid-book. They didn't get to finish that book. And if that's the case and you want to keep reading this book, which I hope you do, then you just click on it. And it will open the book. You just click read and you're back into the book, clicking continue the book. And then you just click this arrow to move forward into the text to start reading it. If you need to stop reading, maybe time is up, or you have to go on and move on to something else, you just click exit and it will take you back to your home page. The second thing that you're going to notice on your home page is your reading meter. And this reading meter is really meant to motivate you as a reader. It's going to help you want to read more and more. Think of it as a cheerleader beside you or your child saying, "Oh my goodness, look at how much you read. And I think you could read a lot more." That's really what myON is saying here. So we can see a couple different things. We can see the time spent reading. We could see the books finished in a week, and we could see the pages that you've read. So if we look at this, we see that currently this child has exceeded their goals of pages read in a week, that they've met their goal of books to finish in a week, but are still working towards their goal of how much time to spend reading. And you can also toggle to see what a month looks like. So parents, if you want to check in to see how your child is reading, how much they're reading, this would be a great place to get some of that information. And readers, this is where you can check in on yourself and set some goals for yourself. A third thing that you may or may not have is projects. Now, projects are sets of books that a teacher puts together and suggests to you. If you don't have any projects listed, don't worry about it. If you do, you can get to that project by clicking the button underneath the status column. So I'm going to click on this, and here I'm in this project. And in this case, this teacher has put together a project of series books, books that this teacher thinks that I might want to read. So I can choose books to read from here if I think these are books that I'm interested in. And again, when I'm done, I just click exit. And if I want to get back to my home page, I click on this Renaissance myON button in the upper left, and it'll take me back to my home page. The final thing I want to talk about are these rows of suggested books below the projects. These books are books that the supercomputer brain at myON thinks that you would like based on other books you've read. Now here's the thing. The more books you read, the better that supercomputer brain gets at suggesting books for you. So make sure you read lots of books so you can figure out other great books to read. They have books that they think this student will like because they read a book called Hamsters, other books based on the genre, and they also keep track of other books that you've opened recently if you want to go back to them. I hope you found this video helpful. Be sure to check out my other videos so that you can get the most out of myON. What are you still doing here? You better get reading.